This is Dr. Healy again. I'm here with one of my good buddies, Shane. I've known him since high school, and he's got a lot of issues. We're going to talk about the physical ones today. So, what brings you in here? Why am I fixing you?
Largely hip pain and a little bit of knee pain. Like it's very tight in here. Sometimes it comes in a little more towards, it's in the front, more towards the center of my body, I guess, but it's very tight. Sometimes it's impinged when I stand up, like it kind of tweaks a little bit.
Okay.
And then with my knee, I get a lot of tendonitis around here, but there's also joint issues kind of on the inside,
Okay.
Where it gets real achy.
When do you notice the pain the most? Is it just typically all day when you're walking, or is it certain activities that you
With
do?
the hip, it's just frequently, just anytime I get up, stand up, I feel it quite a bit. The knee, it's more, I guess, athletic related, when you do like football or athletic activities, kind of cutting more so.
Okay, how about if you're just going for like a long run? Do you notice it then at all?
Long run, yeah. Short runs, not so much, but yeah, if I do a long, like a 5-mile run or something, then
Okay.
yeah, I'll definitely feel it. So.
About how far into that run do you notice it? Is it like after a mile, you're like it's gonna start to
I'd
creep
say
up?
probably 2 to 3 miles or so.
Do you get any discomfort like in the shins or in the calves?
Not in the shins and the calves, I do.
Okay.
Sometimes I get pretty sore in the Achilles and then kind of about mid calf.
Okay.
I feel it. So
How long have you been dealing with with the knee issue?
the knee's been a little bit longer. It's probably been, I don't know, probably 8 years, maybe a little longer. The hip's been fairly recent, the last couple of years.
Gotcha. What kind of treatment have you done for the knee specifically?
Largely just knee braces.
Okay. Okay.
Knee braces, icing. I have one of the knee brace like ice packs. I hold it on there for a while.
Okay.
But,
Do you wear the brace while you run?
the knee brace, yeah.
Okay. How about the hip? What treatment have you done for that?
Nothing. I don't really know what to do with it. So.
Gotcha. Tell them what you do for a job and.
I work from home. I work for a bank in the financial sector, and yeah, it's largely a desk job. So.
Okay. I see that hip pain a lot with people who work at a desk. A lot of times, these muscles get really short, and then when you engage them, it causes that discomfort. So we're going to start with an exam in here, and then we're going to get them treated and cause them some torture that will hopefully give them some relief from that. So, all right, let's have you stand up, please. So, face me, please. We're going to start with the range of motion. Go down like this, best you can. Good. Come back up, and then I want you to extend backwards. Do you have any discomfort with those two at all?
Not so much. A little compression in the back, kind of feel like.
When you're going just
Yeah.
like that? Okay. Have you face this way? I want you to lean as far as you can to your left. Good. And then to your right. Good. Go back to your left, please, one more time. And then to your right. So you definitely have more range of motion when you go to your right side compared to your left. Does that cause any pain when you go to the left, or do you feel any restriction?
Not so much. I feel it a little bit back here.
In the right side?
More
Okay.
stress.
Can I have you rotate? So it's face that way still, and then rotate just like this. Good. And then other side. Same thing. More range of motion when you go to the right. Do you feel any catching when you go to the left?
Not so much. No.
Okay.
Just kind of tightness.
All right. So now I want to see how you squat. So just typical. Let's go. I want you to go like this. Go down about to 90, and then come back up. Okay. Face me, please. Let's do 3, just like this. Okay. Do it again. And one more time. All right. So one thing I'm definitely noticing is look straight down at your feet. You see the angle of this stays pretty good. The one on your right, every time you go, it rotates outward. So there's a muscle imbalance there for sure because it's going here, and it's like your muscles aren't strong on one aspect of you. Okay, do one more. I just want to see from this side. Okay, and your knee is going a little bit further above your toes. So that's telling me that your butt muscles aren't firing as well as they need to as well. So come here. Let's say you lay on your back. So we got some work to do on this IT band, that's for sure. All right, so I'm just gonna bring this leg up anything other than a stretch?
Nope.
You need some flexibility, bud. All right. This one's a little better. Do you have pain with that at all?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna check that hip area. Let's rotate here. Relax that leg. How about there?
Yeah, I feel it.
That catches right there. Okay. This leg to this knee. Check this one. How about there?
A little bit, but not as much.
In that hip joint?
Yeah.
Okay, relax that down. We're gonna bend this to about 45 degrees, just like this. I'm gonna put pressure here. Any pain when I go here?
No.
Any pain when I push like that?
No.
Anything here?
No.
Okay. I want you to hold this in the air. I'm gonna push down, don't let me. That's as strong as you can hold it?
Yep.
Let's do it one more time. Okay. So we're definitely gonna work that muscle today. And I'll walk you through how we're going to do it, but it's not going to be the most comfortable thing you've ever had done. But before that, let's have you flip over onto your stomach. Okay, so we're going to bend this knee here. I'm going to put pressure on the low back. Pain when I go here. Anything other than a stretch on the quad?
Nope.
Okay. And if I go outside?
Nope.
Okay. Same thing here. Go here. Okay. And if I push
A little bit tighter on the inside there.
on the
Same
inside,
area. Yep.
you've in the hip area?
Yep.
That's where you felt it?
Yep.
Did you have any pain in the knee?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the calf here. Oh yeah, right there. So a lot of the reason why you're having pain that can go all the way into the Achilles is because you have 3 muscles of this calf. And so what happens is those get tight, pull into the Achilles, and then if this doesn't get fixed, eventually that's gonna pull up here, and that's where you could eventually get plantar fasciitis and other issues there. Check the hamstring. A little bit on the inside, and then as we get to the IT band, that gets it. Okay, let's have you coming up. I'm gonna have you flip on over, and let's do start with some muscle work with that hip. We're gonna start with some muscle work of what's called the iliopsoas, which is muscles that are here that goes right into the groin area of that hip. When I'm doing this, Shane, I'm gonna have you do a series of breaths. This nice deep breaths in, and then when you breathe out with the elongated shh. 1, because I can hear you go shh. If I'm pushing too hard, I know I need to back off a little bit. 2, it releases what's called parasympathetics that way. And that's what your body uses to kind of help relax, okay? So we're just gonna bring this up here. My apologies if the lotion's a little cold. All right, so we're gonna start right here. I'm gonna grab this leg here. We're gonna bring it close to your chest. And I just want you to take a deep breath in and out with that shh. And I'm just gonna be putting pressure, slowly lowering it down. As it's breaking out those muscles. Like that. And we'll go back. So we're gonna do a series of about 6 to 8 of these. There we go. All the way through. And the whole goal is we can just get this leg to kind of fall off the table without being too restricted. Good. All right, 3 more times here. I'm going deeper now. Let that stretch all the way there. Okay. So the whole goal here is we want to break up the knots, but also lengthen those muscle fibers. Let's do the last one here. Bring this up. Now we want to retest. So I'm going to bring this leg up, hold this in the air. I'm going to push down, don't let me keep it strong. Feel the difference? Mm-hmm. Relax that down. Me too. I was like, man, you're pretty weak eventually. All right, so next thing we're going to do, we're going to work the IT band here. So The IT band is the muscle that connects between the hip and the knee. And so when you're running, that thing just kind of shortens up. And it's going to be pulling on this knee. That's why you get that pain here. So I'm going to be using a tool called the grasping tool. So let me just go grab that quick. And then we'll torch you. So, change. So now let's work that IT band. So first, let's just have you rotate slightly this way so you're more on the left hip. And then you can just keep this leg straight. Actually, let's bend this leg and move this one more straight. There you go. And let's push this up here. All right, so basically we'll be working from here all the way down. So let me know if it's too much pressure. You're probably gonna have a little bit of bruising from this. All right. But we only need to do it for a couple of minutes just to break up those adhesions here. So work from the insertion point. Do you do any foam rolling, Shane?
I do not, or I haven't for a while.
Do you know what foam rolling is?
Yep.
Okay. Because where this muscle is located, it's extremely hard to stretch. And so pretty much the only way to break up these knots and elongate these fibers is to cause yourself some pain with a foam roller. Heck, you could use a dough roller, like one of those, what are they called? Dough pins?
For like baking?
Baking, yeah. You can just use that on it. So, and what I'm noticing here, so it's tight here, it's a little looser up top, but as we get closer to the insertion of the knee, that's where a lot of the tightness is. So it might even feel like I'm rubbing just on bone, but that's just because this muscle's super thin. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty surprised you're not grimacing at all.
Yeah, it's not super pleasant.
Shane's always been wanting to be a tough guy.
I've always been much tougher than you.
All right, so now I'm gonna use the opposite side. This top side kind of gets the superficial. Now I'm gonna be using the smaller one to get a little deeper. This will probably be a little worse. Not so tough, are we now?
Almost feels, oh yeah, it's gonna get worse.
Feel those strings there. Yeah, man. This is tight. So ideally, if you can, I would really start foam rolling like daily. Especially if you're starting to run or anything like that. Your skin is pretty red, man.
Yeah.
Just breathe through it. You're almost done. Okay, Shane, we're gonna work your right calf as well because that connects with one system here. So can I have you flip onto your stomach, please? All right. All right, so as I explained before, you have the three muscles that make up the calf that are attaching into the Achilles, so that's why your Achilles gets sore as well, but it's also connecting to the knee. So not only is your IT band contributing to what's happening with your knee pain, so is the issue with your calf muscles there. So I'm gonna be going up like this. I want you to kind of flex your foot and then extend it, just like that, as I'm going through, okay? So go and just slowly do it, good. Good, and extend it. And extend it. So as he's flexing and extending, that extension is actually moving that muscle underneath my thumb. So I'm putting pressure here and slowly moving it, but it's also, he's doing the work to glide that underneath. So that's good because I'm activating the muscle here, but he's actually physically activating the muscle to create more blood flow. And that blood flow is going to bring nutrients, which will help with healing. So, and extend out. There we go. And back. And now relax that. That goes all the way down to the Achilles. Your inside Achilles, where I feel a lot of it actually. And he could have simply as just sprained his ankle when he was younger, which may have changed the way he walked, his gait. And then over time, it progressively got worse and kind of went up the system. So this could have been the issue initially, and then it changed the way he walked, which affected the knee. Now it's affecting the hip, and then eventually it's going to affect the foot as well. So that's why we work all the way down into here. And we see the body as one system, because if you just focus on where the symptoms are, you might get the pain away, but it's going to come back. So. All right, Shane, now we're going to stretch you out here. All right, so first thing, I'm going to have you leave this leg straight and place her in here. I'm just going to lift it up. You let me know when you feel a stretch in the thigh or you feel anything in the low back. So it's nice and slow.
About there.
About there. All right, so with about 10% of your strength, push down in my hand. So again, we're activating this muscle to create that blood flow as we mentioned before with the calf. Keep doing that for about 10 seconds. And relax. Any pain, any discomfort with that?
No.
Okay, so now we're going to try to stretch a little higher on the quad and get into the hip flexor. And have you bend this knee here. It's going to slowly sneak up at the top of the thigh. You just tell me when.
Yep.
Okay, I want you to kick down. Nope, sorry, kick out like that. Yep, only about 10%, otherwise I'm going off the table with your big oak trees here. Good, all right, let's go back to the first one. Relax here, stretch this out. About there,
Yep.
all right, and push down. You usually see about a 10 to 15% increase from the first stretch to the second, just because the muscle's warmed up, the fibers are already lengthened, so. And relax here. Again, bend here. And let's bring this slowly up here. Tell me when. Okay, kick up. And relax. All right, same thing on your right side. Okay, I'm going to do the same stretches on your right side. So, again, keep this leg straight. Straight. There we go. And then we'll bring it up slowly. Tell me when here. I'm expecting this one to be a little less flexible. About right there. Yeah, you can see the difference between the left and the right side, because this is his problematic side. So, push down. There we go. Do you have any pain with this at all?
No.
And relax. Now, I'm just going to hold it here. Let's bend this here. Tell me when.
There.
There. And again, not even close as far as it was before. Push out. It's good, just like that. You're probably about half as flexible on this side as you were on your left side. Good. Let's go back with this one, which we should see an increase from the first stretch. Keep it straight. Much different. All right, push down. And relax. And bend here. And again, I'm going to bring this up and kick out. Another significant difference from the first time. And relax. Did you have any pain with that last one?
Not terribly, no.
Okay, so now let's have you flip on your back. Okay, so now let's stretch those hamstrings for you. So we're gonna slowly bring this leg up. You let me know when you feel the stretch here.
Right about there.
Okay, now with about 10% here, push down into my shoulder. Any pain with this?
No, just a stretch.
And relax. All right, now we're gonna bring it across. I'm gonna stretch that glutes and that hip joint. Tell me when. Okay, push like you're gonna be kicking me here, just like that. Great. All right, back to the first one. That's way different from the first time. Good job. Push down. Maybe you can actually hit the ball in the fairway when you go golfing later with this flexibility.
Which fairway?
Yeah, that is that. Hey, good, and relax. And push towards me. And relax. Same thing on your right side. Okay, let's bring this leg up. Tell me when. There. Okay. And push down. Any pain with this? Nope. This stretch, okay. Good. And relax. Bring across. Push towards me. These are stretches you can totally do at home. You can grab a towel and just kind of place it around the leg here, and then bring your leg up as you're holding the towel. Tell me when. And then push down and just push into that towel. Hold it for 10, 15 seconds to really help get that blood flowing, elongate those fibers. And relax. This one here. Probably pretty close to your stomach. This one. Okay. And push up. All right. First one, I'm going to move here. Any headaches that you've been dealing with as well?
Not in the last week or so.
So let's stretch here. We're going to bring all the way over. Nice. Relax what you can. And this one here. Oh, we already moved when I positioned you. Good. Okay, can I have you lay on your right side and face me, please? All right, let's bring the shoulder through. Give yourself a hug here. Keep this shoulder just nice and relaxed. Bottom leg straight, top leg up. Rotate your hips slightly this way. So you're inside, there we go. Perfect. Bring this up. Stretch it best we can. Okay. Deep breath in. And all the way out. Awesome. All right, switch sides, please. Scoot a little closer towards me, please. This side is real tight. Okay. Breathe in. And all the way out. There we go. Right, lay on your back. When we get your hips and your ankles here, this right side might be a little tender when we do it, but then it should feel relief right after. Nice stretch. There we go. Same thing here. There we go. One more. We're going to get this at a different angle here. There it goes. Okay. Can I have you lay on your stomach, please? I'm going to get the sacrum here for you. All right. Your left side's up. So what's actually happening is it's rotating and it's pulling a lot more muscles on this side, which can also cause that discomfort in front there. So I'm going to have you cross your left ankle over your right. You're going to feel the table pop up, tighten up slightly, and it's going to drop. We're going to do about 3 times. Good. Take a nice deep breath in, and all the way out. That's a little more jammed. We'll get that with the backpack. Okay, breathe in, and all the way, nice stretch. There it goes. Same thing here, breathe in, and all the way out, nice stretch. Good. We're going to do the backpack adjustment. This is, you can feel on that upper back, but you should also feel in the chest because we're just trying to open up that chest cavity there. So have your hands behind your head, interlock your fingers, just like that. All right, one arm here, one arm here. Just lean back on me, lean back. There we go. Breathe in, and all the way up. Nice stretch. There we go. We're all set. Standing up. See how that feels. Move around. You should feel pretty dang loose.
Much better.
We're going to also kinesiotape Shane's knee and IT band. The knee I want to give a little more support to as well. It also increases the blood flow. So it helps with lymphatic drainage. So pretty much think of it as I'm lifting the skin up to get the damaged blood cells out and bring new blood cells in to help with the healing. So we're going to give that here. Also, because we're degrassing on the side here, more than likely he's going to have a pretty nasty bruise. So we're going to kinesiotape that to make sure that's not as significant as it can be. So, all right. For the knee, I'm just going to have a ship here where you cut down the middle on each side, around the edges, just so then it can hold longer. Usually these are staying for 3 to 5 days. So if there's any itching or anything like that, just take it off. So. All right, so we're gonna place it just right here in the front. And the glue is heat adhesive, so you have to kind of rub it on. When you take this off, take it off in the shower, because otherwise it's gonna feel like you're giving yourself a wax job. All right, and then you take each leg here, wrap it around, and then just let that hang right there. And same thing on this side. And then we want to add one smaller strip right here. It's kind of like an anchor. Help hold that there. And with this, you only want to stretch right in the middle. And then you just lay the sides down on each side. And just rub that on. Okay. And then let's do here is IT band. So next, please have you lay on your left side. We're pretty much just going to go from the top of the hip down close to the knee, and then right where we feel the most constriction, we'll put that anchor. Okay. So let's bring this shorts up here. Ken. So I'm going to just lay this one flat, just like that, and then with about 50% of stretch, we put it right across, and we get right down towards the knee, close to that insertion point. All right, now we're going to put it right about there. And this will actually continue the healing process throughout the couple days, just because it helps us with that blood flow there. All right, buddy, you're all set there. Thank you.